Hey everyone, so today I'm going to teach you guys how to make a masquerade mask inspired Halloween look or just for any other occasion. It's really fun. It might be a little bit long, so I'm not quite sure if I'm going to have to make it in 2 or 3 parts depending. But it's always great either to have a picture or a model of what you're trying to kind of achieve. And personally, I have this masquerade mask my sister brought me back from Venice, Italy. And I got the shape off of there somewhat, so that was pretty easy. That was a pretty easy outline. So I'm not gonna base it on that one, although I would love to, but it's just way too much. I'm just gonna do more of a simple look to it, I guess. So first you're gonna start off with, don't put your foundation on. You're gonna be, most of your face is gonna be covered, so wait until after you're done and put some foundation on. But the first thing you want to do is add glue, a washable stick glue, to your eyebrows and stick them down so that they don't move. You're going to draw them back in afterwards. You don't have to, but I wanted to because I've seen some masks that have some really crazy eyebrows and I thought that was really cool. But anyways, so for the color underneath, and I totally recommend for people to get, well, if you're going to be using stage makeup a lot or you're going to want to do looks are gonna stay on for a long time, I guess. Krylon, which is like this, and I got the UV Day Glow Aqua Color, and I think this is just UV pink, so it's like a really bright. I don't know if you guys can tell. There we go. It's really bright and it glows in the dark, which is the best part, right? It glows in the dark, so if you're gonna go to like a Halloween party or yeah, something like that, you want kind of stand out, so it's gonna glow in the dark, so that's cool. The way it works, it's either you can drop in a dot, like a drop of like Visine or whatever you want to drop in. I'm gonna drop in some water because I'm not gonna wear it for a long time. So you just drop in a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. So as you can see, I kind of have this side done already. You're gonna want to outline your face on with the shape that you want. So we're just gonna put some on there. Use a very dense brush. That's what I recommend. And try to use a really good base underneath this because otherwise it will not work. So I use black as my outline just because if I was to use white, I would have not been able to see it. Plus I'm gonna blend it with some black afterwards. Okay. So that's done, and you let that dry just a tad bit. I'm gonna make sure it's done. Okay, it's done. And you're gonna let that dry just a tad bit. So close everything, put that away. And other products we're gonna be using, it's quite easy. You can either you have them or you can find them around the house. It's really easy. So next, after you let that dry, I'm gonna try it a little bit with my hand. Okay, you're gonna go in there with your black. So you're gonna go in there with a black, and I'm gonna be using NYX's Rock, and you're just gonna follow that line. Okay, you're just gonna follow it kind of, and you're just gonna blend it downward so it gives it like that kind of like that 3D effect. Get some more on the side like that. So you're just gonna blend that down. Okay, so you're gonna do that all around. I'm gonna try to do this as quick as I can. Okay, let's start with the bottom. I'm just gonna, the hardest parts are really by the nose. So you kind of want to make a line first and then just get your brush at an angle and just blend it upwards. There we go. Okay. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to blend this upwards. Although you can, after I'm done with this step, I'm gonna go in there with some other eyeshadows, and you can use a lace, put it on top, and then put the eyeshadow on top of that if you want like a design on your actual mask. I didn't want to do that just because all the laces, the materials that I had with lace on it, I wear, or it's really cute. But you can go to a craft store and they have some. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Okay, I'm gonna bring that out. Just bring it out, just blend it out. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna go back in the top side right here. Just blend it outwards. It's quite an easy look, but it just takes some time. So if you're in a rush, I would not recommend for you to do this. If you're not, then totally go for it. It's a fun look. You can also wear an eyeshadow, but after you do all the mask and everything, you put an eyeshadow because you kind of want to leave. I don't know if you guys can see that those holes for your eyes. That's kind of what how the mask is. You have a little bit of a hole to see out of. Okay. So once that's done, you have all that done, you're gonna go in with a fluffy brush, so like a blending brush or any type of brush you have, and you're just gonna go in there. And I used the gold on top, so get some gold. I'm using NYX Marigold because it has like a hint of copper to it, so you're just gonna blend that. So you want to blend all that. Maybe you can see, so you're just putting it all on there. Blend, 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 blend. Pretty much halfway through it, you're gonna stop blending it. So you're just gonna blend. I'm gonna go back in here. Blend, blend. Okay. So once the gold on top is done, I'm gonna go in with another gold purple, which is that red bean pie, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit of that one as well. And you're just gonna blend this up. Blend, blend. Okay. And as you can tell, this side's a bit darker than this other side. So I'm just gonna go back in there with that black. And you just grab some. I think I might have lost some. Before I did this video, I was playing around with it and showing my parents. So you're gonna go back in there. And back in here. You're just gonna wanna blend that upward. Okay, so we're almost there. Blend this upwards. So I'm over here. Okay, so you pretty much have something like this already with the purples and the golds. And next what you're gonna do, and I think I'm gonna show this in part 2 because this might take a little bit more, but I'll see you guys all in part 2, and I hope this kind of helped in part 1. So I'll see you guys all in part 2.